What's up, everybody? It's Tim with Arsenal Survival. We're here to talk about the Buck Reaper. Got your basic nylon sheath, nothing special. Plastic insert, good buckle with the Buck logo on the sheath itself embroidered. Now the star of the show. It's the Buck Reaper, 11 inches overall in length, the cutting edge of 5 3/4 inches. Nice finger choil. Jimping is great, gives you perfect traction when you are choking up to use the choil. Didn't like the handles so much. They are rosewood handles. Threw tape over it to get a better grip. It does also help to wear some sort of gloves. It's made from 420 high carbon steel with a Rockwell hardness of 58. Doesn't get any better than that. I've been beating it up for a few months now. Decided to put it on video, so let's get to it. Follow me. Start off with some easy chopping, nothing special. Spine is also really good for shaving off the bark and trees. Get you some good tinder going. As you can see though, it does just go right through the bark, no problem. Now let's cut this bad boy in half. As you can see, this goes right through it like butter. Try a little higher up. As you can see, the tape and the gloves do come in handy. No problem. Just the weight behind it makes you go right through it. Let's baton this this big piece of stump that I found. Hopefully this frozen ground gives me a good enough platform to do so. As you can see, once you get through the knot, I went through the wood, no problem. Ran into another knot down there. Maybe I should have picked a better piece for batoning. Let's try from the top. As you can see, like butter. Very hard wood, still kind of damp. I think it made it a little harder for me than I needed to. If it went through that big piece, these smaller pieces should be no problem. As you can see, works great. Whatever you need it to do. The unsharpened swedge does tend to use your batoning stick, kind of beat it up, I mean. So I would prefer a little bit wider of a swedge, just so it takes a little less beating on my batoning stick. Might as well chop this while we're down here. As you can see, the moisture in the actual wood itself making it more difficult than it needs to be. But as you can see, don't use wet wood. Best advice I could give you. Does work really well though. Overall impressions, For your, like me, amateur survivalist, I don't know a whole lot. Started a channel to learn more than anything. Worked a lot harder than I needed to. The beauty of this is if you're prepared, you're never going to have to rely on just this. I have a folding saw, I have a hatchet. If I don't have those, I can rely on this. The beauty of it is that I don't have to. You've seen what it could do. You could probably do a better job with it. For the price I paid, 40 bucks at Walmart, you can't beat it. It's the best knife on the market, probably under 50 bucks. Just my opinion. Go pick one up. I am looking into the Tops Dart. Hopefully have that quickly and be able to do a review on that too. Love the knife. Don't like the rosewood handles. Would prefer better traction on the handle itself. Too slippery. Gloves, tape. I dropped it from kind of a high perch. So if you could see, the tip isn't quite a tip. Has dulled somewhat. The edge stays excellent. I beat the crap out of it just now. I'm gonna look for a piece of paper that I brought. See if it could still do the paper test. As you can tell, we're new to YouTube. Had to write down everything. So, a lot of people think the paper test is kind of foolish. I'm just doing it to show you that it still retains a very good edge after all the abuse. As you can see, still cuts. If you can get it right. Still ripping in some spots. But I have no doubt when I do resharpen it, it'll take an edge quite well. I do recommend it. If you're looking into it and you can afford about 40, 45 bucks, go get one. You don't want to be in some sort of predicament where you don't have a knife. And I can't say anything wrong with it other than the handles. And I wish it did have a lanyard hole. So with all that being said, go get it. I highly recommend it. This is Tim with Arsenal Survival. Please subscribe, leave your tips, comments, and if you're going to insult me, be original about it. Have a good one, you guys.